Nation Army! And all other viewers. This is You Know Who and You Know What I Do and etc. etc. First of all, celebration! Cause my idea got big for the Animation Nation Army Cartoon Project! Yeah! That's right. I crap you not. The almighty Captain Potenza, bless him, has announced in phase 2 of his Let's Make a Wicked Cartoon project that my PRIK, not so private eyes, will be the cartoon of question for this Animation Nation Army project. And first of all, I'd like to thank you, the fans of YouTube, and various family members and friends of friends and friends of other friends, etc., for giving me the most likes. And I would also like to thank my co-writers, partners, own personal army people, for helping me come up with the idea. Cause like I said in my last video, no genius works alone when making an awesome cartoon. So here with me now are my co-writers, partners, other people, Miss Oliver and Blossom.
Hello, party peoples!
Flem Amigo 619.
What is up, Animation Nation Army?
Train Boy Sabone.
What's up?
And Steam Team Redub UK.
Hello, everyone out there on YouTube! How's it going?
First of all, I would like to thank William and Jimmy, because they actually helped me spread the word about my cartoon idea.
Aw, you're only saying that because it's completely true. You are so modest.
Yes. Yes, I am. All the time. Alright, so basically, those who are just tuning in, the almighty Captain Potenza has just released a new video called Animation Nation Army Phase 2. William, care to explain? Cause I'm still fuzzy on details.
Sure. Well, from what I gathered, since Joey's concept won, hooray!
Yay! Hooray! Yay!
The next phase...
The man!
Yes, well, the next phase of Let's Make a Wicked Cartoon is to create a demo script of some sorts, as well as character development.
And I figured, who better to write the first demo script, as well as the character descriptions, than the ones who actually came up with this hopeful piece of crap.
Of course. So, let's say we get the rundown started. First off, the location. Its setting is an old run-down neighborhood somewhere in current-day Chicago, near the edge of a dockside, and our detective heroes live in an old did I just say ode? I know, learn to spiel. Okay. And our detective heroes live in an old hotel flat right next door to a deli.
Oh, and these detectives are actually part of an organization called PRIK, or BRIK.
Yeah, we couldn't find anyone to be the C in there, so sue us, okay?
Let's roll off. We got Bruce McGee, the main character. Species, Fox, age 17. Position, leader, and girlfriend have her.
So he says anyway.
And he is also known as the Ladies' Man. Well,
Bruce is basically the oldest member of the group and one of the original 3 members. He is arrogant and pig-headed, kind of like our young Jonesy from 16, which is kind of awesome. And he basically often tries to flirt with almost every lady that he sees, which ultimately ends up with him getting kicked in the kiwis until they turn purple.
ouch.
Ouch.
Ow.
He abuses one of his partner's intelligence. We'll get to that one later. He has a soft spot for the idiot of the group and thinks that the female partner has a crush on him, which ultimately ends up him getting kicked in the kiwis again. He joined PRIK Detective Agency in order to pay the rent of his grandma's apartment, may she rest in peace, which would be easier if the landlord didn't hate him.
And yeah, let's face it, pretty much everyone except his partners hates him, especially his love interest, Sheryl.
Yeah, they moderately hate him.
His favorite food is spicy tuna rolls, and his famous quote is, "They don't call me the ladies' man just because I watch Twilight." Which I don't! The next character on the list is known as Ichigo Jasper. He is a 15-year-old falcon also known as the techno guy slash forensic scientist slash nerd slash geek. He goes by many names, but he is also known as the nerd or the incredible Mr. Geek. And that's really saying something. Ichigo is the youngest member and also the geekiest of PRIK detective agencies. He is by far the nerdiest being on this side of the earth. The other side we don't give a crap about. He is highly intelligent, and he makes all of the gadgets for the crew, and he's even built their mode of transportation, a tractor. Because, let's face it, no detective agency ever used tractors anymore, so we gotta bring that back!
Yeah, screw the DeSoto and the DeLorean, give us the tractor!
Only by John Deere. Ding! And, let's just say Ichigo is also creepily attracted to the tractor. So, if anyone were to destroy it, let's just say he goes into an unpredictable fit of rage.
And believe me, have you ever seen a nerd going into an unpredictable fit of rage? 'Cause it isn't as funny as people say it is!
Exactly. He has a kind soul, but, seriously needs to look into the world of dating. He is abused by Bruce, gets into slap fights with the girl member of the group, and has most of his inventions eaten by the idiot. But on the bright side, the ladies on Devious Pics love him.
And yes, that is an obvious paraphrase for DeviantArt. So sue me!
We haven't figured out a quote for him yet, although his favorite food is salted pretzels with mustard. Next, we have the girl member of the group, Sheryl Jasper, a 16-and-a-half-year-old eagle who is Ichigo's stepsister. Her position is the Mistress of Disguise and an undercover detective, and she is also known as the Spunk Master! She is the newest member of PRIK, and, like I said before, is Ichigo's stepsister. Their parents kind of had an affair,
It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. She is sassy and spunky, but she has a kind heart. Except for Bruce. She could pretty much deal without him. She is a master of disguise, master at martial arts, and probably the only member of the team who is, sane. She's the only one who was annoyed by the idiot for, well, being an idiot. He sometimes bickers with Ichigo, and absolutely cannot stand Bruce. For Bruce thinks she has a crush on him, and yeah, that pretty much is self-explanatory. Oh, and something ironic about her, even though she's an eagle, she's allergic to mice. Can I say irony? Irony!
And now for the one that I'm sure most fans will love, Klunk Bottom Shaper. And yes, his last name is Bottom Shaper.
Can't wait to go to his family reunion.
He is a moose who is at the age of 17, and he thinks he's 7, and his position is a moron/filing cabinet.
Which is good for when Ichigo needs a place to store his many gadgets.
Yep, he's goofy and lovable, but he's just too stupid and destructive. His favorite food is cheese, pie, and nuclear waste.
And he is also known as Idiot for Butt or Cheesemonger. Because let's face it, very, very few idiots are also nicknamed Cheesemonger. We definitely need to see more of that.
I'm a cheesemonger!
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we don't really need to explain anymore. Klunk is just simply a moron.
Well, now we have the quote-unquote sex appeal, Sheryl Thompson.
She is an 18-year-old rabbit who is an assistant for PRIK Detective Agency's commissioner, which we will explain later, and is also an undercover agent. She is also known as the bombshell of hotness.
Well, when people look at Sheryl, they drool and say, "Hello, buddy!"
Oh man, I can't. Oh man.
She's basically the sex appeal for the show. She's, what else? Sexy, confident, knows mostly where to kick, which is in the Kiwis. She's intelligent, and if pushed in the wrong direction, a little psychotic.
Let's just say, she's freaking crazy! Because most sexy people need to have a dark side.
Just look at Paris Hilton. She practically breathes craziness and dark sides.
Hey, she has her own TV show and it sucks. Alright, and now you're wondering, who do Bruce, Ichigo, Rachel, and Klunk work for? Well, he is a mysterious being called El Commissioner Grande. Basically, he's more like a mysterious character. For one thing, no one has actually ever seen what he looks like.
All you really hear is his voice, and all you really see is a shadow behind the desk, and you can see his fist clenching. But take my advice, when you're in his office, for the love of God, never, ever turn the lights back on.
You will never see the light of day if you do so.
You will see something so hideous that the animator died trying to draw it. No one really knows what he looks like, but apparently he has a condition that was caused by some luchador accident.
And those macho burritos never came back.
Yeah, it's, the opposite of pleasant.
And then, let's see, I think we have one more character on the list, simply known as Higgins, the runner of the dairy next door.
Wait, did you just say dairy?
Wait, dairy?!
Dairy?
The brain freeze.
Word of advice, nobody actually wants chicken milk.
What?
Okay, that was my...
Like, mwah. Good night, everybody.
What the hell was I...
Okay. He runs the deli next door, and... get ready for this. He's a Russian chicken!
Because, let's face it, we need more Russian chickens in the world!
Yep, he's the cantankerous old neighbor of PRIK Detective Agency, and he's basically this really muscular chicken, kind of like Heavy from Team Fortress 2.
Sandwich and me going to beat your ass.
And basically there's a running gag where Ichigo points out that Higgins is not a Russian name.
How could Higgins be a Russian name?
How can you be 15 years old and still not have a girlfriend? I eat your face!
Yeah, pretty good character setup, right? But we isn't done yet! Oh no, we not!
For now, we have the most important phase, the icing on the writing cake, the demo script!